Hi, it's Jeff Korhan and it's Friday, July 24th. Thanks for joining me. Today we're going to talk about marketing collateral and specifically why today the marketing collateral of choice is your time. You see, in the old days, marketing collateral was things like brochures and pocket folders and postcards that were expensive, but they were an investment of money that was evidence that you were serious about your business. Today the evidence is your investment in time, and specifically on the social networks where your customers are looking for companies like you, where they're engaging with people like you. If you're spending your time there, if you're making that investment to create the marketing collateral that's going to really work for your business, you're going to be successful. How can you do that? Well, number one, you need to be an interactive player, a real player in the game, because when you're interactive, your customers can quickly discern that you're for real. You've been there, you've done it, you can help them out. Whereas a lot of people consider the fact that they have a website, they think that that means that they're a player. Well, that website today is like a business card was in the old days. They're typically both created when a business is just getting started, and they soon become irrelevant, and they really don't mean anything at all. Customers are savvy, and the way that they are learning who you are and the fact that you're a player is through this interactive media, what we call social media marketing. Number one then, be interactive, be a player. Number two is you have to spend this time, this investment that you're making, just like your market would spend it. If your marketplace is conservative and very socially conscious, then they don't want to see you throwing your investment away, your investment in time all over the web and being frivolous in that regard. You need to be conservative if they're conservative. In contrast to that, if your market is youthful, then you can be more carefree with your investment in time, because that's exactly what they're doing. They're spending for today, not for tomorrow, and you're going to align yourself more with them if you're interacting more frequently on networks like Twitter and Facebook and things like that. And then finally, when you're investing your time, do it using the need to know rule. Invoke the need to know rule. What does that mean? Very simply, you have opportunities to communicate a lot of information. For example, on Facebook, they ask your political views and your religious views, and if that's relevant to your brand, you can express that information. But in my case, I think it clutters things up a little bit. It puts a label on me that gets away from that core message that I'm trying to communicate, which is that I help entrepreneurs to interact with their marketplace using social media marketing and internet marketing. That's it. That's what I'm trying to communicate. I don't want to muddy those waters. And this also gives me the flexibility if I want to change gears down the road to brand myself in a way that is not something that's too emotionally personal with some people. I want to be who I am, but at the same time, I don't want to give out information that's not going to contribute more to advancing the mission of my business. Well, that's all I've got for you today, and if you would like to learn more about my work with social media marketing for entrepreneurs, please go to jeffkorhan.com. Until that time, I'll see you next week.